What do you need to take us seriously?
Expectations are an odd thing. The scenario that takes the happy-go-lucky individual living a somewhat carefree lifestyle and unwillingly drags them into a chaotic ordeal, that's pretty much what Caught Stealing is. Aside from, it's kinda dark. In many ways, this movie is a tale of tragedy. The trailer may not depict that, but there are a lot of those moments you don't see coming, and that's odd because the plot is not the main focus. I mean, technically it is, but it's what you think it would be. Austin Butler's Hank, by complete accident, gets involved in an ordeal with the Russians, Hebrews, and a whole lot of gash. And how we get to that point, his friend Russ being an idiot, and essentially screwing him, isn't that interesting. It's multiple different groups wanting the same thing, and our lead being in the middle of it. Not exactly a new idea, but it is a unique take on it. The movie's full of creative ideas, directions you don't expect, and not to spoil anything, you really don't know what's gonna happen. It's not afraid to get brutal, even Hank doesn't feel completely safe. While it's advertised to be somewhat gritty, I'd say this one's drop dead serious. It has the chaotic vibe, sure, but it's not the whole movie. They gave Hank one of those tragic backstories, one that inevitably leads to him living the way he does. But the difference is, it works here. How often is this idea handled poorly, the lead is an insufferable asshole because of it, or the past events are just not needed? In this case, Hank is actually quite decent, though visibly damaged, and it only gets brought up when he accidentally gets too drunk. It's a more realistic take on it, and I really like that, but it may help that Austin Butler is a perfect casting choice. The moment I saw that, I was like, yes, the right move. I wouldn't call him the deepest character, but definitely genuine. He's somebody you can feel for, didn't do anything to deserve his situation. He's an overall good person who made a few mistakes. I would have liked those mistakes to have come full circle a bit more, they kinda do, but it's still a perfect lead for this kind of movie. The relationship he has with Yvonne, played by Zoë Kravitz, is satisfying too. I like how they're just together, there's no irrational nonsense thrown in, it's treated realistically. It may go in a direction you don't expect eventually, but it has the right impact. I think the characters are really well written in this, the varying antagonists all have purpose. The Hebrews add a lot of comedy, and Matt Smith as Russ is a definite highlight here. He may be the catalyst, but he's also really fucking funny. Without him, it's not the same. And comedy as a whole isn't the main focus, but it's not slacking there either. The next door neighbor who builds websites is always butting in, the common mention of baseball. I'm not really a fan, but for those who are, I'm sure these lines mean something, and it gives the movie a unique identity. It's just consistent. At some point, you may think it's out of ideas and it's gonna fizzle out eventually, but that's not what it does. It's not the most impactful or meaningful narrative. I think it falls slightly short there, but it is a film that combines well-done action, good comedy, and a lead that feels like he's right in place here. Maybe I'm looking too deep into this, it's fun and that's enough, but I don't believe that's all it is. I think it's a film that stands out among other chaotic movies, and a somewhat fearless take on the genre is how they got that done. So let me know what you think about Caught Stealing down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please share it. The algorithm is useless. Hit the like button, it's highly appreciated, as is subscribing. I'm the Analyst, and remember kids, you've got to push some boundaries.